Oh yes, after months of work, the plans are finally finished and ready to go. So, if you were thinking you might like to build yourself a little wooden electric pedal car to drive around this summer, and who wouldn't be, then consider building this one. Of course, you could design your own one, and I'm sure it would be very, very good, but I suspect it would take you a long time to figure out all the important geometry and measurements and complicated connections, because there is a whole lot going on in a little vehicle like this. Rigidity, strength, weight, layout, shafts and bearings, brakes, suspension, steering, pedaling, gears, electrics, a roof, and how do they all fit together and interact. See, there's a lot going on. But I've done all that already for you if you like. And I've made lots of drawings and taken lots of photos, and they go together with 50 pages of written instructions to describe how to make the car. And remember, this is a car you could make using only woodworking tools, because this is basically a wooden car. Plywood and spruce timber glued and screwed together. Yes, there are a few metal plates and lots of other components needed, but the basic car is a timber shell with the other parts fitted to it. And those metal plates aren't that tricky. You could even cut them out yourself from a sheet of aluminium if you wanted to, or take these CNC files to your local machine shop where they could cut them out of steel, which will be cheaper. Or there are online cutting services that do the same thing. Or if you live in the EU, then I could cut them for you. The CNC files for the metal parts and the acrylic parts and all the plywood parts are part of the plans, and you can just download them from the website. Link in the description. Of course, I had no idea how much to charge for these plans. It's a huge amount of work in them. So I just picked a number and halved it for now. I promise you that you will not feel shortchanged. I have worked very hard to explain every step because I want you to succeed. Because I love my little wooden Motts, and I think you will too. For instance, last week I drove to town in them twice, and then drove 15 kilometres to our friend Christine's work mehel, where we mulched willow beds, and then drove home again. And then last night I met the lads down the pub, and that meant driving a few miles in the complete darkness. No street lights here, of course, all without any problems. In fact, I only used my big car this week because I had to hire a generator, which is heavy. Otherwise, my small cars would have done everything. Anyway, check out the link in the description and have a think. You might even like to join the new Facebook group, the Mott Owners, Builders and Watchers group. I thought I was the only member. But look, Jerry's joined too. Thanks, Jerry.